Hey, what's going on, guys? Just gonna do a quick update video. Um, I know I did a vid on this probably a week, it's probably 2 weeks ago. I did a review on the DeWALT 20 volt cordless shop vac. Put it through a couple quick tests, nothing crazy. Doing some wood dust, some screws. I did it with liquid. It sucked up the water and the liquid real quick. You know, did a real good job. I was pretty happy with it. Like I said, I used it for all around maybe 20 minutes. Nothing major. Just going to give you my opinion on it. The pros and the cons. Because I've had a bit of an issue with it. If you check on my other video, it kind of shows some of the stuff that you're probably going to be using it for its main purpose, for what it's kind of meant maybe to do more. But I've just used it quite a bit. Probably I went through 2 batteries with it. The one thing I'm going to say real quick, I might as well start with the pros, is it has really good runtime. Awesome runtime. I mean, I was getting, I want to say, probably 15 minutes continuous. Could have been a little less. Let's just say 12 to 15 minutes of runtime on a 3 amp hour battery. So, I mean, I was impressed. On a 5 amp hour battery, I probably would see 20 minutes, no problem. So the runtime, very happy with, And like I said, the reason I got this over the Milwaukee, going into it, I knew from a couple vids that I saw on YouTube and a couple of people I talked to, that the Milwaukee had more power, but it didn't have the runtime. So I figured that, especially this was $79 compared to the Milwaukee that's $99. This is regularly $99, but it was on sale for $79. It's regularly $99. But anyway, the runtime's awesome. Performance-wise, wasn't too happy. Couple things. This attachment is absolutely useless. Terrible. It doesn't have enough power with this on. What I was finding, well, the reason I was using it, I might as well tell you that first real quick, was I was using it, Christmas is over. And when you have a Christmas tree, obviously, when, it's been up there for a month, those little needles start to come off. So we finally took ours down a couple days ago, and we had needles all over the house. Right where the tree was, big piles, and then from moving it, from where it was to outside in the front, for the garbage guys to pick it up, it left this track of needles everywhere. So, I'm like, oh, it's a great opportunity to test out the DeWALT. So, at first, I have hardwood floors. I'll show you what's my kitchen, but my floor, which is a mess, that's where the Christmas tree was. But I have hardwood floor, so I said this would be perfect, using this attachment here. It picked up, when it was just one or two, when they weren't kind of like grouped together, it worked okay. But as I was kind of, moving along a little bit with this, I noticed it wasn't sucking them up. So I'm like, all right, whatever. This attachment sucks, no big deal. So I went to just this main nozzle here, and it was working better. Totally, sucking pretty much everything up. But after like 2 or 3, 4 minutes of using this, it wasn't sucking anymore. What happens is it all gets stuck in this tube, these needles. It's not going to be, you're not going to use this tool to do, pine needles from a Christmas tree. But, I mean, I was having severe blockage in this tube here. So if you do have anything, in the future, I mean, if you're going to use this for anything besides cleaning up wood dust and stuff like that, and, maybe some small debris, maybe liquid, if somebody drops a big jug or something and you got to use this to suck it up, you're probably not going to have any issues. But I had a lot of issues with this. I had to take this whole unit out. I mean, this comes right out, and shake it out outside like 2 or 3 times. I mean, it was completely blocked at one point. So, wasn't too happy with it. Now, I don't know if it was just overload on it, maybe. But, I mean, I expected it to perform. I mean, this wasn't crazy amount of pine needles here. I think like the whole tree was down. There was a lot, but a lot of it wasn't even grouped together. You know, a lot of it was spread over a large area. And, you know, I was really surprised that this attachment was as bad as it was. But then, like I said, it just clogged. I mean, there ain't that much. I could show you what's actually in here. I mean, it ain't like there's a lot in here. So, like, this is it. And it was all clogged. I mean, this isn't all of it. A lot of it was in that nozzle that, you know, I had to shake out outside. It was all stuck in here. That was all pine, and I had to shake it out. So it was probably double that amount that's in the bucket here. But still nothing major. But I'm running out of time on my camera here. But I wanted to show this is the VAC I had to end up using. And it did not stop once. It sucked every needle up, whether it was in a group or if they were individual. This 12-volt Makita performed amazingly. I can't believe this 12-volt Makita, you know, little VAC here. This attachment is great, by the way. Right here. I mean, I used it with this nozzle on, but this little 12-volt thing outperformed this shop vac. It's absolutely crazy. I'm going to do a review on that. Right there is the 18-volt, but I haven't gotten to it, but I couldn't believe it. My wife uses this all the time. She's like, forget it, I'm going to bring out the Makita. And she did. And what this failed at, this picked up. All right, I'm dying. I'll talk to you later. Catch you.